Hey, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular Kitchen Gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I wanted to show you just how easy it is to cook a frozen whole chicken in the Instant Pot pressure cooker. Well, before we dive into this recipe, I just wanted to suggest that you head over to RecipeThis.com. We've got more than 1,200 kitchen gadget recipes, including recipes for the air fryer, Instant Pot, slow cooker, soup maker, bread maker, microwave, Ninja Foodie, and many others. We also have a free weekly newsletter, which you can find on the homepage of RecipeThis.com, or you can find it on RecipeThis.com/newsletter. And there you can get our best kitchen gadget recipes sent to your inbox every Friday morning. Now let's talk frozen whole chickens. What I love about this is that you can just dump the ingredients into the Instant Pot. It's a proper dump and start recipe, and then you've got perfectly cooked chicken that you can then serve for dinner. I prefer this method if I want chicken to shred, because of course the Instant Pot's not going to create that crispy skin unless you're using some sort of crisp blade. And I like to keep the ingredients simple, because this is the kind of thing I cook during the week on a school night as something quick for us to all eat for dinner. So you're probably wondering what ingredients we're talking about here. So you'll need a frozen whole chicken, salt and pepper, some white wine, some thyme, and any sort of mixed herbs. I'm using Bouquet Garni, but any of the varieties will work well. Or you can mix it up. If say you wanted a Cajun flavoured chicken, you could add Cajun seasoning and so forth. And then beyond this, I recommend having a couple of your measuring cups to hand so that you can easily dump everything in the Instant Pot. So let's get the lid off the Instant Pot and get started. So first of all, I recommend you have a trivet that you can easily use for putting the chicken on. And then the first thing to do is to make sure that you can add all your liquids to the bottom of the Instant Pot so that it'll go to pressure. So I'm adding a cup of water, and then I'm going to add about the same again in wine. You can do stock instead of wine. You can also go water free and do stock and wine. It's just totally up to you. And then I recommend that you have some sort of spatula like this one I use, because it's just easy for mixing your seasonings in the Instant Pot. So add in a generous amount of Bouquet Garni, some thyme, or as they call it in Spanish, tomillo. And then just give it a little bit of a mix with your spatula so that the seasonings are nicely mixed into the liquids. And then once you've done that, you can add your trivet in like that. And I prefer this one because it's got handles, so when you're removing food from the Instant Pot, it's so much easier. And then that just leaves the salt and pepper on the whole chicken. So let's have a closer look at this whole chicken, shall we? First of all, the writing's come off it a bit, but I think it's about 1.5 kilos, which is just short of 3.3 pounds if you're looking for the weightage. And I've just got one from the local supermarket. I love the 3 for £10 deals on meats that a lot of the supermarkets offer. And it's totally up to you if you want to tie the chicken legs or not. They look better in photos when you tie them up because they stay together better, but it really doesn't matter that much. And just to prove that this is really a frozen chicken I'm using, if you listen to that, you can tell it's rock solid. And then you want to place it in the Instant Pot. Probably only just fit depending on the size that you've got. And then you just want to season it up a bit with some salt and pepper. There's your salt. In goes your pepper. And now it's ready to be pressure cooked. Let's grab your lid. Place the lid on. And then you're looking for your pressure cook button which funny thing is I could never find it because we have 2 different types of Instant Pots and it's in different places on each of them. And then you're looking for 30 minutes and then press start to get going. Oh, and on one final note, make sure you set to sealing as well. So the whole chicken has done 30 minutes now in the pressure cooker. So we've released the pressure and now we can check on the chicken and see what it's like. Wow, not looking bad. And of course all the juices will have gone into the bottom, which makes it even more delicious. And then I just need something to get it out with. And I found myself a tea towel, this will do the job. And then we can lift it like I told you, use the handles at each side, hold it up because then it'll get rid of any juices. And then you can take it out like that. And then as you can see, there's the chicken, it's cooked now. So onto a plate. And there you have it, pressure cooked chicken in the Instant Pot. Like I mentioned, you're not going to have any crisp on it because you've literally just pressure cooked the chicken. And of course it's kept all its seasonings because when we've cooked it breast side down, it's very close to all the seasonings. So as you can see, all the seasonings have now come to the top of the chicken that make it even more flavoursome. So I'm just going to wait for it to cool down and then I can slice it up and check it out. So we've allowed the chicken to rest for a bit and now I can chop into it and show you what it looks like. And as you can see, perfect chicken breast. You know, and even better, you know, if you just pull at it like I'm doing with my fingers, it's still a bit hot so I can't do it that much. It's perfect for actual shredded chicken. So if you're looking for some shredded chicken for tacos and you've got frozen chicken in the freezer, then this is your option. And now, see what it's like. Oh, it's so tender. It's hard to believe it's cooked from frozen when they say, oh, you know, frozen meat, yes, you can cook it, but it's never tender. Well, trust me, air fry method is slightly drier than this, but this is the creme de la creme. Or if you do want the crispy skin, do it 25 minutes in the Instant Pot and then 10 minutes in the air fryer. But absolutely lovely. So let's get our chickens out of the freezer and cook them. Thanks so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.